On this episode of Inside Influence, we tell you where you can go to purchase, organize, and execute an influencer marketing campaign. Welcome to the Influence Agency. My name is Tom Yanni. I'm a partner and director of business development here at the Influence Agency, and this is Inside Influence. The whole purpose of this show is to give people a view into the inner workings of the influencer marketing industry. There's a lot of questions and myths out there about how are campaigns organized? How do influencers get paid? What makes somebody an influencer? How do you actually execute and report on the ROI of a campaign so that you know it's actually working effectively? So with that in mind, this episode today is all about the 5 places that you can go to purchase, organize, and execute an influencer marketing campaign. So on that note, let's get started. So the first place that you can go to organize and execute an influencer campaign is going straight to the creator, going straight to that influencer. So you could email that person or DM that person, tell them what you're looking to do. And if they're interested, then you cut out the middleman completely. There's no additional cost. So those are the pros, going straight to the source, and you know who you want to work with and you get it done. Now the cons of working direct with an influencer is that they might not have a big picture view. They tend to be artists, more creative types, not necessarily marketers or business people. So they're not going to be thinking about all the different ways how their content can complement your other campaigns and strategies. So if option 1 was going direct to the influencers, option 2 is their agents, because many people actually have representation nowadays. So if you go direct to the agent, the benefit is that if you know who you're dealing with, they tend to be strong business people, they can line up the legal terms, they can line up all the different considerations that go into it, and you're working direct with that person, it works out well. The drawback is that that agent is only going to be representing 2, 5, 10, maybe 20 people. So if you're looking for a broader campaign, if you're looking for a lot of different talent, that person's only going to be bringing to the table whoever they represent. They're not looking out necessarily for your best interest, they're looking out for the interests of their clients. So the next option is to work with PR companies. So PR companies are really working with influencers all the time now when it comes to new product launches and events, because it draws interest, it draws awareness, it draws people in, and you get that free social push that comes from it. So if you're running a new event, if you've got a product launch, PR companies are definitely a great option to consider. Now on the other hand, PR companies are going through this transition from traditional media towards digital media. And they're not necessarily where you would go if you're looking to execute digital campaigns in terms of social advertising, let's say remarketing, display, any forms of digital advertising is not necessarily their cup of tea. So if you're looking for an agency that can complement that influencer component with an overall strategy, then you might want to look somewhere else. So the next option available to you is a software platform, and the benefit of the software platform is automation. You punch in the people you're looking to connect with by age, gender, location, it spits out results, and you can select, make an offer, off you go. So the automation can be a benefit. Now the drawback is that you're limited to whoever has registered for that software platform. So there could be some great talent out there that just didn't register. Or there's also some people that are buying followers or buying engagement, registering for platforms, getting money from it. So you gotta make sure that they're vetting for that and checking for that. And lastly, while automation is great, there's certain companies out there that really need their hands held through the process, that need somebody that can support that influencer campaign. So if you're looking for additional support, you might want to look at some other options. So the next option is to work with an agency that specializes in influencer marketing, and what you get from them is a customized solution and a lot of support along the way. So finding the right participants, negotiating rates, making sure that they sign off on the terms that you want, trafficking the content through a content calendar with built-in approvals that support your internal resources, and then tracking and reporting on the campaign and making sure that it all lines up to the KPIs that you have set forth. Now, on the other hand, if you have a robust internal team, you may not need that agency support because there are some additional fees for that time associated with their work. And also you're going to want to ask the agency if they represent any talent, because if they do, you want to make sure that anyone they're putting forth as a participant is the best possible option based on merit, not because they represent that individual. So in summary, what are the top 5 places you can go to purchase and execute an influencer marketing campaign? Number 1, direct to the source, go to the influencers. Number 2, go to their agents. Number 3, PR companies. Number 4, software platforms. And number 5, companies that specialize in influencer marketing. Thanks for watching this episode of Inside Influence. Make sure to leave some comments below if you have any questions. We'll be sure to answer those. Hit that subscribe button over on the right-hand side there, and we'll see you next time.